How to do it. Let me show you how to do it.
Hi guys, so in today's video I want to share my experience about Carvana app, and I wanted to sell my car and been looking at different options. I took it to the dealership, also tried to get different quotes, what somebody would pay for this car. It's 2017 Lexus ES350, and did a lot of homework and tried to get the best rate. Whoever right now the market for the used car is pretty good, so went around and got some quotes from different places. Even Lexus, they didn't really give me giving me whatever I wanted for the car and what I paid for it. So decided to give it a try to Carvana, and went online. It was a very simple process. Somebody recommended them. So there was another car company, I don't want to name anybody else, but their quote was not as good as Carvana. I even took it to CarMax, and they could not match what Carvana was offering me. So anyways, the process was very simple. I just want to clarify, I'm not associated with them. I'm here to share my experience with Carvana specifically, only because I had a great experience, and I do want to tell people about it. Now you may or may not get a good offer, based on the type of vehicle that you have. I did try to get another offer on another one of my vehicles, and it was not the same. So your experience might be different than mine, but in my case I had a pleasant experience. The process was very smooth, and it was good. So let me tell you exactly what I went through and what I did. So the very first thing I did was went on the Carvana website, and of course you need to gather all the information about your car. In this case, this is not my car, this is my sister's car actually, so I had to gather all the information about the car, the tag plate number and things like that, and went online and submitted everything that they needed for them to analyze the value of the car. And of course you have to describe the car the best you can. You take several pictures, you upload it, and then based on that condition they give you an offer. And of course it's based on the final inspection. So once the offer is done, they come to you, and in this case you can see, one of the representatives came, they inspected the car, and made my sister sign some papers, some documents, that they agree, with the condition that I've explained on the website, and they're willing to purchase the car for whatever they offered me. Now when they come and show up to your house, either they're bringing in a certified bank check, so make sure it is a certified bank check, or you can set up an electronic deposit. So in my case, we selected the electronic deposit of funds into the bank account for my sister, and they don't give that to you right away, but they do take the possession of the car. And in our case, they did not take the car with them right away. They just they took the keys, they put the locks on the car, and then the car is ready for somebody else to come pick it up. And that's pretty much it. So one thing we were worried about was, hey, what if somebody come and take the car and we don't have the funds? Then your car is gone and you don't have the funds. That's something that was worrying us, but there was nothing to worry about, because by the time they came to pick up the car, we already had the funds in my account. So there was a time that we received every single penny of the payment in our bank account electronically. It's much faster. I would recommend you guys to select that option instead of having them bring in a check, because once you deposit the certified check, it may take a few days for it to clear, but the electronic funds happen right away. So within 24 hours we had the electronic funds transferred, and the car was still on my lot, so I kind of felt comfortable. And the guys came, and of course at that point you don't have the keys to your car. As you can see on my car, there's a lock box, so they take the keys and they put the lock box, and the guy come and meet up with you. In my case, I had plenty of car parking. So one thing you do have to make sure that you're not just parked blocking your driveway. You may want to park the car somewhere that's not blocking, because they may take 24 to 48 hours for them to show up. So in this case, the guy came, he inspected the car, and he had the access to the lock box, and at that point he brings in a tow truck and goes to the car, open up the lock box, and they have the access to the code, and they get into the car and they pretty much take the car with them. And in my case it was a great experience. So highly recommend, if you are looking to sell your car, look into Carvana, and don't just get a quote from one person, right, or one company. You may want to check Carvana, you may want to check Carfax and some other companies out there who are offering that. So in this case, you can see he had the code, to the car, and he just got the keys out. He's gonna get in the car and drive away. But I think it was overall it was a great experience. Very nice individual, very nice to deal with, and we had a great experience. Now, one thing I will remind you that in some cases, a lot of folks, they try to trade in their car with the dealerships, and I never had a good experience with dealership. They always lowball you. They always don't give you the best value for a car. But Carvana was great in terms of giving me the best value for the car, and I was happy the whole way. I mean, I didn't have to leave my house. Everything was done at my house, on my schedule. And these guys came, took the car. I had the money in my account. I didn't have to deal with other people or anything like that. So it was a very pleasant experience, and the funny thing is, once I sold this car, I was able to go on Carvana website, and I saw my car selling there, for a little bit, of course, more than what they paid me. But what they paid me was very fair value for the market value. So even if I were to sell this, in fact, I did try to sell the car privately, but I wasn't really getting that much what they offered me. So I think it was a win-win for both of us. We had a good time selling it. I got more money than what the Lexus dealership offered me or any other dealership offered me, and I think it was a very pleasant experience. So highly recommend you guys, when you're selling a car, don't just hand in the keys to any dealership, guys. They will not give you enough value for your car. And again, I don't want to badmouth any dealership, but that's my personal experience, that what I've seen. So take your time. If you have a kid or somebody who's good at computers, go on the computer, put in the information that they need, and you'll get an instantaneous offer, and then you can have a pleasant experience selling it, just to Carvana or any other application or any other companies out there who buy it online. So anyways, just wanted to share that. Hopefully this video helps you guys sell your car and get the best value out of it. Guys, if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Thank you.